the desire to write your initials in wet cement.
You ever gone mountain biking?
What do you want to be when you grow up? What's the right tip?
Have you called a plumber to your home lately? How superstitious are you?
How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? Would you display this as a trophy? Do you have a pet? Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you believe in the power of a curse?
Have you had your hearing tested lately?
Planning a trip soon? Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Do you love to go a-wandering beneath a clear blue sky?
Have you noticed what big stars real estate agents have become?
Are you careful with your personal records? Does your computer ever seem to have a mind of its own? Have you ever visited a Chinatown section in a major city?
Have you ever visited a flea market? Have you ever visited a truck stop? Did you ever have a job as a waiter?
Have you noticed how many successful restaurants are theme-based these days?
Hello everyone. What is this? 2 streams in 2 days? Logo's getting better at keeping a schedule. Alright, where did we leave off yesterday with our boy Will Power? We did some investigation. We got a key witness in the little kid. We found out not the best witness for us because it sounds like his story is gonna get our client proved guilty. And of course, before we could have done anything about it, the police show up, heard it, took him, he's gonna be a witness. We in trouble. We gotta try our best to defend Mr. Willpower, Wolverine himself. Luckily, our ghost boss, Mia Fey, with her big ghost anime titties, said that she's gonna come and help us out because apparently we're stupid and we can't do it on our own. Gotta love this game. Gotta love the story it gives us. So let's just jump into this. All right. Continue. All right. Day 3, the trial. I think this is the last day. October 9th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1. Oh, there's our boy, Will. Oh, he doesn't look too happy. Not too happy at all. Mr. Wright? Did his shirt change in that picture? Yes. No, go do it again. Go back to that picture. I think he had a different shirt on. They changed it. Yeah, look at that. Why do you look so unhappy? He has like a frock on, the exact same way like Edgeworth has. They made a mistake with his animation. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Maybe it's because I noticed your shirt changes depending on your position. It freaks me out. Really, it's nothing. Hey, Ghost Boss. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier because she's dead. She has to possess her sister whose clothes are clearly too tight for her. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Ooh. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know you're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove. Mia, have faith in me. I am Phoenix Reich, German lawyer extraordinaire. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. We got this. This isn't going to be easy. All right, October 19, 10 a.m., District Court, room number 4. Oh, rabble. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I gotta do something different for Edgeworth, but he just looks like a frickin' pirate. I'm sorry. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As an unexpected fact, oh my god, I can't do it. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Mr. Salmonella. Oh, that director. Ah, he was the director, the creepy-looking weebo dude. Look at him. Will the witness state his name and profession? Huh? How rude can you get? You don't even know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, rolling on the floor laughing. Salmonella. I'm a director, television. You are Global Studios on the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Oh, someone's here. Looks like we got our mascot here. Say hi, everyone, to everyone, Luca. There you go. You go to your bed. You lie down on your bed, you get pets. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. Yes, we know how to play the game, yeah. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. We know what to do. This is not our first trial. We know, guys. Murder of the day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Sounds pretty tight. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I don't know, that seemed pretty tough. We're gonna have to press him a lot. He didn't really give much information. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. Hold it! Is that when you always came in to work? Oh no! I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. Or tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at that run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I thought. Hold it! Oh, good timing there. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, thus the limp. Which of course led me missing my lunch. ROFS. ROFS? Rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? That important? Alright. T-bone steak. The assistant cook sum up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. That's right, we did find that. Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? Believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's a little vague. Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least? So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. What a creep. I see. Is that all? I'm sure I was onto something there. Now, let's go back to the very end. Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can to find out where he's lying. Right. Okay. I was at the studio from around 9. In the morning I was doing an action. Okay, let's go back to the last one and press him on the last one. Because clearly we didn't choose the right multiple choice. No one with their chair. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Sweats? What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix! His alibi hole. Okay, we gotta go back to the stakes. Right, okay. We gotta go back. During the morning I was doing an action run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Here, everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked up. I wonder if he's making that face because of the assistant or for the steak. Because he's a creep. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping up lunch. Hold it. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? Must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory? Mr. Manella? What you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. Oh, that's right. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? We got them. No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Oh, maybe it really is for the steak. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspect as much. So, what exactly did you eat? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You were in the meeting around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah. Not a one. Sweats. Oh, I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. It's harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oh, son, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Oh. Oops, ROFL. Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. Thanks, Chief. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. You okay, buddy? Mr. Minella, your testimony, please. Hey. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Alright, the break. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, ROFL. But it was only... I don't know what FWIW means. I gotta look that up. What does... Hold on, we cannot continue. Till I know what that means. Meaning. For what it's worth. Okay. Man, I am such a boomer. Alright, let's get back to this. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. What? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why is he licking his lips, the freak? That's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Oh, okay. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, for what it's worth. We took a break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Oh, Edgeworth is thinking of something. It was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh right, the other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not really. Just don't chew so much. Swallow it like a duck. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Hello? Hold it. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Oh, Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Great. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and I claim it loud. Need something. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then this trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. Exactly. We got nothing. We gotta go with this. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tish, tish, tish. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Or you haven't been doing the court record? Surely you knew from that 2:15 to 4 o'clock the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of the death. Or true, The break in the meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head barred the way. There you go, you silly cat. Way to break up this dramatic moment. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to this photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we have that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have indeed decisive evidence. A witness. Oh, they're gonna bring that little kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Ooh, recess. All right. It's recess time. Oh, Mia's not happy. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Now while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. Oh, did his shirt change again? Look at that! What's going to happen to me? What magic power do you have that your shirt changes depending on you, like, squeezing your chest together? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm the murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. You are innocent. We will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself, be strong. You are the Steel Samurai hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Great pep talk, thanks. Luca, what are we gonna do? We gotta save our client. You don't care, you're a cat. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh, he's so tiny. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. I was just thinking that. The kid needs a box. Oh, what's happening with the home run derby? Pete Alonso wins the home run derby, knocking out Vladdy Jr. in the finals. Aw, man. It's okay. Good for Vladdy. Looking excited for that. Jay's prospect. All right. Guards, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates? Hey, look at him. His camera and his samurai sword. Didn't know they let you bring a weapon into the courtroom. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up, don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hatkins, in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Oh man, homie's gonna have a stroke. Look at his eyes beating like crazy. Witness! I mean Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident, You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grants with the beard over there? Just. Oh, I prefer. Whoa, I went too fast. A very long day. Yes, Phoenix, this is going to be a very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Oh, Edgeworth. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me everywhere I go, wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in the court record. Alright, there we go. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the, oh my god, I'm stuttering. The day of the incident. Alright, let's hear. We still don't know what he saw. This is gonna be it. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studios, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Oh, yeah. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright, let's press him. But gently. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Now, it's too rough. You have to do a softer hold it. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Okay, now Phoenix. Do a softer hold it, not too rough. He's a kid, you gotta be gentle. Go hold it. Now, he yelled again. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been to a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Oh, right. Oh my god. Right. Please continue. That's Edward's voice. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. And there, that's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Oh man, I forgot to press on the last thing. When he came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh. It's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay, we pressed him on everything. Didn't we? Okay, let's just burn through this. Okay, teeth every episode. Poor dad. Edward gets freaked out, okay. The woods. Oh, go back. Did I already do this part? Yeah, I did. It's just still funny to see Edward do that. Okay. Do I have to present evidence? I keep pressing him. I don't know if his story's gonna change. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? He totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Alright. What bad guy? A guy, a person. Kinda tall, skinny. That doesn't sound like our boy. Do we have a picture of him? He's huge. Not skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. It's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Okay, we did this. If I had my camera on me, that would have been time for Sean to tell you. If you had your camera. Maybe for one, no he didn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Guess the killing freaked him out even when he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. I don't know. What are these gentle words? We gotta find contradictions. We did all the pressing. Okay. No, it's not that. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Oh man, I'm scared. Can we save the game? Yeah, let's save the game right here. Because this is gonna get bad. Okay, where do we present? What and where do we do it? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Totally wrong for flying out that kind of bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Here? There's photo 1. We never got photo 2. Let's try this. Here we go. No, did not work. Yeah, let's look at the evidence all over again. Oh, he has been to other ones. No. Oh boy. I found a map on the internet. I went to the studios that day. Press him again, what does he say after? Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. And I managed to get there on a rehearsal day. But then, oh, okay. That security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk if you cut me off all the time? Jeez, okay. Going through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Yeah, you know, the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. Let's see. Anyhow. Let's go to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though. About 30 minutes. Okay. Maybe that? Nope. Oh boy. Stop telling me to be gentle on him. Mia reacted to something when I pressed him. She had a reaction. I forget which one it was. Yeah, he was standing by the gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened the gate and went inside. Toby Roger from my eyes from the bad guy. Guy, a person tall and skinny. You sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. He's being awfully vague. She wants me to press him there. I don't know. This? There's no bad guy in the photo. Is it this? It's gotta be this. I don't know. No. We lost. Thank God I saved. Ouch, that sucks. Ooh, we failed. Oh. Sorry, man. We'll get you back. Continue. Yeah. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Hold it. What sort of bad guy was it? Guy, person, tall, kind of tall, skinny, okay. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Mia, what do you want? I can't press him further. course, the Steel Samurai took him down. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Why is he trying to take his sword out? Where's the bailiffs? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, be firm. Easy for you to say, I know. It's driving me nuts. Where is it? Oh no, I missed it. No, go back. No. No, I want to go to the last one. The camera. He says he didn't have his camera, but he always has his camera. No. Go back. Didn't I have a memo saying he always carries it? Oh, he always carries it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. We got him! Yes, we got it. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh, Cody! What you do, boy? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Oh no. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. This game is from 15 years ago, when digital cameras were just coming out. Just letting people know. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean we're a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Thank you. What did you see? Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai moves. Rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright, let's press him. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah? What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Hey, my cross-examination, you don't get to talk. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? A samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that, like, look, Pops. How should I play this? Wait and see what happens. Be gentle. Mia said be gentle. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Oh, I should have pressed him further. Okay, let's go back to the fight. Oops. So the bad guy attacked him first? What happened? Oops. Yeah? What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? That's important. I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Again, don't talk. My turn. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do that? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. No mention of a spear, you noticed? Where's the... Let's try this. Let's present the autopsy. And I can't. Fantastic. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part? What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? That's what I said earlier. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part? The killing blow? Order, order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder take place at his age? No, that's that's not what I was thinking. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We've ascertained this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he have watched the climax of the fight? He was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably? Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. Please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation of this? Okay. Show the evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Okay. Great, what's the evidence? Okay. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He looked away from the fight. Because this thing fell? Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Haha, lost your nerve, have you? Thank God the bar is not here for us to mess this up. We're not losing a life on this. Okay, show the evidence. Okay, what's the evidence? Camera? Was he looking through the camera? Nope, not the camera. Oh, whoa, it was the right thing. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Oh man, I started skipping thinking I got it wrong. Okay, he wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. He didn't know how to work the camera. So he was looking through the camera. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Oh, bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So, you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Alright, Chief. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us what about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh, Phoenix, you dick. Oh, he's sad. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Alright. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Pops, Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all self-conscious. Okay, off with the kids' gloves. Testify. Witness, testify. Testify! Yipes! The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Yeah, well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens is opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got that lens opened. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Oh, hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Phoenix Reich. Lawyer with powers. To tell when kids are lying, like Santa Claus. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Or, let us see the picture? Evidence? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Oh, man. Really? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, would I want to keep a picture like that? Becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay, let's go back. Punched the villain, so I hoped they can't take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. If he did, he would have put them in here. Cody. Oh, we got it. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would have just erased it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Oh, Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. There's gotta be a way to put this chair higher. I see. You don't find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Let's see. Before we continue... Hey, someone's talking up in chat. Alright, shout out on Twitch to Exeter the Beast. Thanks for making some comments. Alright, among all these pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of this in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Think, Phoenix. Whoa, what? No, wait, no way. Phoenix? What was that? I think you finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell me, Phoenix. Tell me what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Because the Steel Samurai didn't win. It's the only reason. That's why he wouldn't put it in the book. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, no way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The reason he erased his precious photos? For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Ah, it's amazing. This is a lawyer game. He can't handle the truth. Truth? You can't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, he's so sad. Wow, he's crying. I'm not gonna make that crying noise. We broke him. He's crying. Are you happy, Phoenix? Cody? That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow. I went wow. I said I wasn't going to do that. Order. What kind of stunts were you trying to pull right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Oh, suck it, Edgeworth! Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. The Steel Samurai was the victim. There wasn't a victim. Well, the Steel Samurai was the victim. And Hammer was the victim. We know that is true for both. But right now the important thing is the Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Okay. Order! Big Mac and fries, that's my order. So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Mrs. Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee lunch area after lunch. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. The kid knows? Alright. I thought that was the Steel Samurai. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Why is he trying to kill me all the time? Why is he trying to pull out his sword to stab me? Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like... No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here. This is it. What do we got a picture of? Okay. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Come on, Chief. What do you got for us? Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. She's got ghost powers. She knows. What? Your Honor? May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Just tell me, Mia. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Oh, he's outside Studio 2. Supposed to be outside Studio 1. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like it's a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Hey, what's this all about? Please explain so that I may be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio. It was here. What does that have to do with the number of the gate in the photograph? What? It's right outside Studio 2. Yeah, do I have to put it in Studio 2 for you? Oh, I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. You fucking think? Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer there, the path was blocked, no filming is done there. Any of them. Trailer's there. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Oh, hey buddy, you're sleeping still. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. The kid's just standing there. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Mrs. Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! This is Sparta! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Or why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. I hope. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This? Something about the employee area. Murder weapon, a break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Sleeping pills. Sleeping pills, sleeping pills! Hey! Let's try this. Our boy was sleeping when Jack snuck in. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found it. Yes, it is this. It is this. Yes. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. I did not know that was the same table, but okay. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottles, examine Hammer's body? Fingerprint the bottle. I got nothing else. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. But everyone's been touching it, man. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. Alright, looks like this is the right one. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Alright, we gave him the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Harkin's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai, seen by Mrs. Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hama. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hama steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, yeah, we're not detectives. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh, I thought this was the last day. Very well. Court is adjourned. But hey, we kept our guy alive another day. October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Like going home to heaven? Me too. Really? I sure changed. You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. We shouldn't really tell him that. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Alright, save this and call it a night. Time is it? Oh, it's 1. Alright, yeah, let's save this. Alright. That's weird. Okay. Alright. Alright, everybody. That was day 3 of the trial. Call it a night. Hopefully we'll pick it back up tomorrow with the investigation. So I guess tomorrow there's still an investigation on the final day and then trial on the final day. And then hopefully we'll find out who the killer is. This is driving me nuts. Who is the killer? Was it the producer, Dee Vasquez? I don't know. Maybe. She seems like the kind who would kill. My money's still on Miss Oldbag. I don't know. No one would expect Miss Oldbag. That's my guess. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, everyone have a great night. Thank you so much for watching this. If you watched it live, thank you. If you're going to watch this somewhere in the future, it'll be up on YouTube to watch. Awesome. Thank you so much. Leave a like. Leave comments, please. I love your feedback. It'd be great. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon because that's what I'm supposed to say to you, or at least, I don't know, that's what I always see other people tell people to do. I have no idea if you're watching this on Twitch, how Twitch works. Do you subscribe on Twitch? You follow? I don't know. Do that. That'd be awesome. But anyways, have a good night, everyone. See y'all later. I'm going to roll up my boxing wraps now, and then hit the sack for a good night's sleep. Take care, everybody. See ya.